Hi Pisces, welcome to your July predictions. So off the bat, Spirit has let me know that you may be letting go of some type of addiction this month. So congratulations on your sobriety, Pisces. I definitely feel like this is something either you've already made this decision or you're making it in the month of July. Because I felt called to also write that I'm now 38 days sober as well. So, so I definitely get this feeling, Pisces. But hold on. There's something that I wanted to grab for you. So I had a fortune cookie and it said I'm gonna grab it. Sorry, Pisces. Okay, so this is your fortune cookie. It says Thursday will bring you a sense of peace and tranquility. So the universe is confirming that this decision that you're making will bring in some form of peace. And whenever you're watching this, the Thursday that's closest to you, you're gonna feel that shift, that energy that you are trying to bring into your world. So I was shuffling your cards and your cards just flew out. I wanted to pick them on camera, but your energy, you're very tapped into the divine. Okay, so your guys was already letting me know what it is that July is bringing for you, and I feel like you're making a hard decision. You're releasing some type of pattern. Even if this is not a physical addiction, you're releasing some type of pattern that had you stuck in a loop in your mind, feeling like just feeling low vibrational. You're releasing anything where either would like I feel like you're just releasing the things that don't feel good, people that don't make you feel good, anything that doesn't feel good, Pisces, you're releasing it. There's an illusion that's being lifted, that you're being able to finally see your life for what it is. And I feel like this is going to be like a sacred pause for you as well during the month of July. So we had the moon card in reverse. I love to see the moon card in reverse because the illusion is clear and you're going to be able to see. And then we have the 5 of Wands. We also had the devil come up, which is like your limited beliefs, addictions, and then we have the 5 of Swords. So this is like things that people say to you. This is your internal dialogue, like what's going on in your head that's like not making you feel good. It could also be like winning at all costs as well. But the energy that I'm getting for your reading is that you're releasing a lot of limited beliefs. You're releasing a lot of addictions the month of July, Pisces, and it's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you feel at peace, because at the bottom of the deck we had the Hermit. And we had the Hangman one to come out. This is what I'm talking about with your cards. It's just like it's very clear as to what Spirit is saying. So this strength that you don't really see yourself as strong, Pisces, but you are. Okay, you're able to release what's no longer serving you, Pisces. For a long time you knew that you needed to release this, but it's like you kind of needed to experience it for one last time. And maybe this last time you're just like, I'm tired of feeling this way. So maybe if it's like you find yourself drinking a lot and then after you're done drinking you don't like the after effect, you're making a decision to let go of the patterns and behaviors that aren't in alignment with where you want to go. Okay, Pisces? So this month is bringing in clarity and is bringing in peace. All right, let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see. For the sign of Pisces, Spirit, what can they expect for the month of July? For the sign of Pisces. Maybe you guys could be going karaoke. Karaoke, is that a word? you're gonna go hang out with people. I'm just hearing Spirit say remain strong, Pisces. Like, don't put yourself in environments that you know that, like, for example, if you're no longer drinking, don't go to a bar with your friends. Alrighty, hi Pisces. Sorry, it cut off. I'm having a little bit of a storage issue right now, and I'm trying so hard not to get frustrated. But I kind of feel like this is also your energy right now. Maybe it's like your mind is just feeling like it's just cluttered, and you're just like, I'm tired of feeling like this. So let's get what Spirit was gonna say to you guys. So we have slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way to you in divine timing. Love that for you, Pisces. Everything about your life is divine timing. Being in flow helps you grow. That was a bar. I love that. Okay, so we have, if your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. This new sobriety that you are taking, Pisces, this is abundance. Okay, this is you aligning with a different version of you, one that allows you to be happy without having a false sense of security in either your addictions. And this doesn't have to be something that like it's like alcohol and drugs. Addictions could be anything. It could be like, doing a deed. It could be like, consuming too much of something, whatever it is that you're consuming too much of. This could be even like certain videos that you watch, like choosing to not engage in that as much or less, or cutting it out of your life, cutting out what no longer serves you. And that is exactly what you're showing the universe, that I'm ready to experience more. I'm tired of this false illusion of happiness. I want to experience the real thing. And that takes bravery, Pisces. You're strong. You are a lot braver than you think you are. And I think that this new chapter, you're going to see yourself in a whole new light. Because before you were trying to create a world, but like you still were fearing it. So you would try to escape from like your own potential. But now you're allowing your potential to expand, to grow, to really just see yourself for who you truly are. So you're unlocking your power. You're unlocking your power, and it's going to be shown to you. Okay, let's see. Let's grab a message from your future higher self. What does your future higher self want to say to you? It's definitely something hot. Something hot right now. Hold on. Let's see. Because I almost burned these cards, y'all. So that could be significant in some type of way. This message is coming in hot. Alright, let's see. Any messages from your future higher self? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Alright. At the bottom we have what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. So the cycle that you're entering right now, Pisces, is exactly what you need right now in this moment. Okay, it's not going to be exactly how you expect it to be, but it's going to be, you're going to realize in what ways that you are now welcoming in self-love, like protection over your own energy. Because Pisces, like, it's very easy for you to channel between realms, and when you are under the influence and you have such a strong presence, it's like you making this decision is you protecting your energy, Pisces, because you are a high priestess, highly intuitive. It's easy for you to channel between realms. And when you are under the influence, and it's like it's a target for like lower vibrational energies, when you're like highly spiritual and you're under the influence, and it's like, you're thinking certain thoughts and then you're believing those thoughts are yours. It's like, because I keep looking at the devil's energy, and it's like, Pisces, you're freeing yourself from the chains. Okay, and that's the best way I can say it. And I'm not trying to spread any negative energy to you, Pisces, because I hate like saying, like protect yourself, but it's like sometimes it should be true. It's like you need to hear protect your energy when you are doing certain things. Okay, because it's like me smoking versus you smoking, Pisces. It's like two different types of energy. So if you are a channeler, like I kind of just get this energy, like if you read cards, for example, Pisces, you don't want to do them while you're under the influence, because it's like, yeah, but just know that you're divinely protected. Okay, that's the best way. I'm gonna tap into that and leave that alone, because I am not trying to channel that side of the realm. Okay, so let's see. Continue to make the most of every open door. You have many layers of truth to discover. You're tapping into a completely different version of you, higher learning. You're really just going to be walking your divine path and tapping into what your soul came here to do. So you're unlocking your own soul medicine is what I'm hearing. It's like what your signature is, like how you show up in the energy of like, I'm trying to like best get these words out, but it's like what you came here to do for the divine, how you came here to serve and contribute to society. That's going to be more clear to you now that you've put down something that's no longer serving you, Pisces. So that's coming in. Okay, let's get a mindful message. How can you remain more mindful this July? For the sign of Pisces, how can they remain more mindful? this July for the sign of Pisces. How can they remain more mindful, Spirit? How can Pisces remain more mindful? Okay. So at the bottom we have release. Today I release limited beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. You're in the cycle of releasing what's no longer serving you, Pisces. And I do want to add that just because, like, say this is not you guys releasing like substances and whatnot. Maybe it's something else. It's not, whatever you're releasing is for you to release, Pisces, because it's not in alignment with you. It doesn't make you a bad person because you've done these things. It doesn't make you a bad person because you were aligned with these things. We all go through different cycles so we can experience different things. Okay, our soul came here to experience. So exactly what you've been through is what you were meant to go through. But you are stronger because of it now, Pisces. You're releasing it because your soul is ready for more. Okay, let me just say that. So we have projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. So this July, you're realizing what are projections and what you will not be taking on from another person. You are a mutable sign, Pisces, so you tend to take on the energy of the people around you. And this July, you are heavily protecting your own energy. You're focusing on yourself. Whatever it is that you're releasing, it's making you realize that, you know what, at the end of the day, I need to protect my own energy. So some of you guys might be figuring out that you're highly sensitive and that you may need more time alone. So that's coming in. We have morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. So Pisces, what I'm getting is this channel message. You can get this app, excuse me, you can get this app called Habit. It's a one-time payment. I think it was like $9 a month. Not a month. It was just $9 flat rate. And then you get to track your habits that you're creating. So Spirit wants you to create high vibrational habits. When you wake up in the morning, don't scroll on your phone. Tap into your own energy. This will show you, like, you get more and more used to your own energy, so you can realize when someone else is affecting your own energy. And also, like, this habit tracker, you can track how long you've been no longer, like, doing a specific habit. So if you're breaking a certain habit, it will give you a streak of, like, oh, it's been 38 days since you've done this. Because, for example, I have, like, my sobriety on there. And I also have, like, it's been, I think, maybe 20 days since I've decided to no longer suck my thumb again. So there's different habits that you're breaking. That's why I said it's whatever it's for you. So it's like somebody else might be like, you know what, I'm going to suck my thumb for life. But, like, for me, I realized, I don't want to do that anymore, and I realized where it came from. So that's a habit I want to break. So whatever habits you're breaking, I just kind of feel like there's a shame around whatever habit you're releasing, but that's not what Spirit wants you to don't meet it with shame, meet it with love. That's the best way I can say it. That message was hard to get through, so thank you for bearing with me if you are still here. Let's see what archangels are going to be helping you this July. What archangels are going to be helping Pisces this July? What archangels are going to be helping Pisces this July, Spirit? Archangels for Pisces, the sign of Pisces. Alright, so we have Archangel Michael's heavy protection around you, Pisces. Spiritual acceleration. You're experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. So Archangel Michael is going to be helping you this July to move you forward, Pisces. This is a blessing. But I'm also hearing, call on Archangel Michael to cut any energetic cords between you and another person. Ask him to help you release anything that you know that's no longer serving you. Okay. So we're gonna get into the healing process. The Rumi deck is the one that Spirit called me to get for you. So let's see what card pops out for you, Pisces, for the month of July. For the month of July. Alright, Spirit. For the sign of Pisces, what healing do they need for their heart chakra at this time? I'm hearing Spirit say to see yourself for who you truly are, Pisces. Fairies could be significant. You could really resonate with that energy. Alright, Pisces. for the sign of Pisces. Spirit, sign of Pisces. Okay. I'm going to take the one on top. So we have the Divine Mother Manifest. Do-do-do-do. I love her. Okay, let's see. Can we just be watching Judge Judy? Because that was like so random. Alright, so we have the Divine Mother Manifest. So it says, "Oh, you living in the world of 6 directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For these seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchids." I feel like that poem by Rumi is saying that, like, everything that you're experiencing, Pisces, was necessary for your growth. Okay, no chapter in your life was a waste of time, or I should have been further along. Like, I'm just hearing all these thoughts about like failure and where I should be, and it's like Spirit's calling you to stop rejecting yourself, because everything that you've been through it was necessary for your growth, for you to become the version of you that you are right now. Okay, let's see. So let's start with this part. So it says, "This oracle comes to you via sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother, who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest without exception, flows from her heart. This is why it is safe to trust life, even most especially the inexplicable mystery and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It is all a part of her unfathomable workings." So the Divine is saying that everything that you've been through is a part of a higher plan. Okay, and then this other part says, "The oracle comes with additional guidance for you. No matter whether or not things appear to be working out, they are. And you are held in the loving protection of the Divine Mother to keep you from straying from your highest path and divine destiny. There is work here for you to do upon this planet in your own unique way. It is the work of the Divine Mother, the work of love. So then, allow her to care for you, even if you wonder what the heavenly minx is up to at times." And on the side, it says, "From nothing to everything." So this is a blank page for you, Pisces. And I looked up and I saw 13:31. It's the end of a cycle for you, but what's coming in, the Divine Mother is ready to bless you with so much more. Like, look at how abundant and loving this energy of the card is, you know? There's a light right there in the heart chakra energy. So focus on that. Focus on the light. So here's your sacred ritual. Place your left hand with the palm facing upwards in front of you, reaching out as if you are ready to receive. And then you say aloud when your arm is like extended out, your left hand. This is what you're going to say. "Divine Mother, through your gracious compassion and bounty, I humbly bow." And then you bow your head to your hand for a moment, or if you wish, kneel and kiss the floor. In this action, just allow yourself to truly surrender into the workings of love. Just intend to surrender and it shall be. Then rise and place your left hand out again with the palms facing up. An arm extended slightly as if to receive, and say aloud. So when your arm is back out again, you say, "I willingly accept the bestowal of grace now manifesting into form as a heartfelt wish, delivered to me through the Divine Mother's genius and generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And you have finished a sacred ritual. The Divine Mother is getting ready to bless you, Pisces. Like, I just kind of feel like Spirit saying, what you've been through doesn't go unnoticed, and what you let go of is making room. Okay, you didn't lose anything. You're not losing anything. You're not. I know sometimes when we're going through change, we feel like a part of us is like it, because we know a part of us is dying. We feel like we're in mourning, or we're losing something. But it's like, yeah, mourn that version of you, but it's like you're gonna be gaining something even better. Okay, your soul's ready to expand. The Divine is ready to give you more. And this popped out when I tried to shuffle the angel numbers. So we have 1818, optimism, Pisces. Successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. And then this is an affirmation you can see this is an affirmation that you can say when you see this number. I don't know why towards the end of your reading I'm like getting all choked up, but it's like, whew, this energy is strong, Pisces. Remember to ground and breathe through it. So we have affirmation. Everything is in perfect order as I enter into the next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. 1818. Remain optimistic. You're letting go to receive, okay? The month of July, it brings in blessings and spiritual acceleration because you're making the biggest jump you'll ever make. Like, this is gonna be, you're gonna look back on this time and be like, wow, that's when everything shifted for me because I made that decision to let go. And you're gonna grow. So those are my messages for you, Pisces. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in next month's reading.